It's Nicki C in the place to be. Grand risings, grand risings, grand rising. Y'all know what it is. Grand risings. It's coffee time. And we must get it in this morning. So, everybody know, all my peeps know that I am actually traveling today for work. So I'm unwinding, I'm making sure that I'm good before I take this drive. I repeat, I do not want to indulge in any I'm not trying to indulge in any traffic today. So I'm gonna leave in about 2 hours. Um, this morning I want to share a beautiful text message that I got yesterday. To me, it was amazing. So I feel like I got permission from the person who wrote it to me um, to read it because it isn't for somebody to be able to think beyond what they see. I believe it's amazing all the time. Every time I see it, a display of that, I'm very grateful. So I was getting numbers from this person yesterday. My little sis, I always adopt sisters, y'all. Anyway, I was receiving all the angel numbers yesterday from her. Every time it was a time on a clock, I believe she texted me. So I said, after so much, what did you do? What's this? And she said she'll tell me more later. So when I got to, let me see what Scotty wants. Scotty been driving me crazy. I can't stand this man sometimes. He always wants stuff his way. I like people to have structure, and it's just irritating. Anyway, so sis sent me this after I asked her about the angel numbers 111. Even though I've already been studying and I know what it means, I just wanted to know what her meaning for her doing it was. Angel number 111 is a special message from your guardian angels indicating that your ability to connect with the ascended masters in the angelic realm. It is your connection with the angelic realm, God, or source energy that determines your ability to manifest your desires and achieve your full potential. When you see repetitive series of numbers like angel number 111 occurring again and again, it indicates that our guardian angels are sending us an important message. The guardian angels and ascended masters like Christ and the archangels wish us only happiness and fulfillment. And then she goes on to say, in my opinion, a retrograde is not to blame for our issues. Thought it's complex. I can state that the reason you and and others go through what we are going through is due to the spiritual path that God has assigned us to. See, our trials and tribulations forge us in a way so divinely that the mere shift of the earth is not powerful to move us. It's not powerful enough to move us. We are powerful enough to move it. And our trials are put in place to recognize the gifts that we have. See, when we do things like our manifestation prayers and rituals, we are proving to ourselves that we have the power to shift the life and energy force around us, as God has so graciously provided us that power. However, we must work for it. It's so hard in the thick of it, but we are so divinely pained so that we can be a healer to others. See, if we can learn to move, to keep moving and hoping and being powerful, even when we are going through something, it is then we can teach others how to see the same. Therefore, the retrograde, nah, is something far more bigger than that. The universe, nothing without the life force that lives on it. We are the force that gives the universe its meaning to exist. The we and its heartbeat. If we die, the universe dies with us. It essentially swallows itself whole until another life force presents itself. We rise again from that darkness they call the end of the world. The universe and all the planets will align to wait for us. I feel like that's beautiful. That was beautiful. So yeah, we be vibing back and forth. Her mind is brilliant to even think of that. That's not nothing she read or I'm pretty sure it's information. Some of the information she had to study about it, but that's her own words of an explanation of the question that I had. I said that we were going through something right now, and I felt like it might be the retrograde. Isn't something in retrograde? I don't know. She said no. She said no. And that's when she gave me all that. That was a lot. Okay, so my coffee is so good this morning. Man. So the situation with me and my instructor, we got a good little relationship going because I'm a communicator and I communicate with him about everything that goes wrong or something I need. I've been communicating with all of my instructors. I think it all happened in my communication, uh, small group communication class when everybody was in the group together and it seemed like I wasn't letting them know everything that was going on with me. I was just coming back to do the assignment. I didn't let them know what I was going through or, if I was busy at work or I didn't give them an explanation. I just kept coming in to do the work. So they felt like I was detached from the group. So now what I do is I end up texting or, going into the forum and talking to the teacher. So I made a mistake and did not do the final submission on my assignment. And that was Sunday night. It was Wednesday. I hadn't even been paying attention that I didn't do it. And I looked and I kept looking for my grade. And I saw that I hadn't submitted my assignment. So I texted the instructor and let him know. And he was like, "That's okay, Michelle. I understand." And I was like, "Good." So maybe I won't lose that many points. Maybe if I lose some, it'll be a small amount of points about, the assignment getting turned in. So I was happy about that. Anyway, I'm trying to um, resuscitate coffee because I haven't been coming on in the morning for a long time. I mean, I've been coming, but I ain't been doing it as consistently. I'll be in my car, or, something like that. And I just, want to come back and chop it up with the people. So right now I got this Scotty dude. Y'all know Scotty because I went live with Scotty. Scotty doesn't want to follow the protocol of the system I have set in place for my job, for my shop. Scotty wants to call me whenever Scotty wants to and just wants to come in. That's not how I go. He's takes Star VIP to a whole another level. Star VIP is not you can do what you want to do. Star VIP means you will get the royal treatment when you come, when you make your appointment like a normal person. Scotty doesn't want to do that. Scotty wants to just get in my day however he wants to. I was like, man, look at here. If you make an appointment with me, I will be there. I will have no problem. I do not like same day people. It's okay occasionally, but you can't just keep imposing on people every day with that. That's not fair. I don't believe it's fair. I wouldn't do that to somebody. I wouldn't do that to somebody. Yep. Somebody once told me that the people you deal with need to add value to your life. I don't know how to measure that. I don't know how to measure if someone adds value to my life because everybody's value is different. The value that someone else adds is different. One person might add value in a different way. you know. Good morning, Lupus. Good morning. I see value in anything. I see anything that I do, if I engage with it, I feel like there's value. And I do want to say that I do miss my friend. I miss one of my friends. My friend be a pain in the ass sometimes, but at the end of the day, I miss my friend. Did I try to reach out to my friend? Yes, I did. I did, because I'm not too proud to, be able to speak my mind and say what I need to say. And it just be painful because a lot of times people don't realize the impact that they make on your life. You know what I mean? But at the same time, a lot of people run around thinking that they're so wonderful. They don't give nobody else a chance to give them no props. And I feel like that's unfair. And then when people do give them their props, they don't know how to process it. That's a good question. Are they taking, or are they giving? Are they improving where you are? That's true. And I can tell when somebody's taking. taking me for granted or trying to use me or trying to only benefit from me. I can tell that all the time. See, people don't realize that I have that ability to discern what someone is doing, what their position is in my life. They try to mask it with a bunch of BS, but I can see right through it all the time. If you was talking to me every day and then all of a sudden you're not, but then you want to have an excuse about why you're not talking to me, but it's cool. I mean, you don't have to talk to me. It's all good. It's really all good. Like I said, I understand when people are going through something because I'm going through something every day. I go through my shit a different way. Everybody got their way of going through what they go through. However, if someone is not considerate of me, they've at that point made it all about them. And they might say I'm trying to make it all about me, but I'm really not. You know, because I care about people. Like I've said so many times before, I care about people. I have a heart for people. I feel what people are going through. And if I'm in your life and I care about you, and whether we talk or not, I'm gonna feel you. If you coming across my mind, that is not um, a coincidence that I'm reaching out to you saying, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? People take for granted and they think it's a game when we're all connected. You know, and when we engage with each other and be with each other and be close to each other all the time for a certain amount of time, when it's a certain amount of time of spending with each other, you're gonna have similarities. Even women in the same house together, they all get their menstruation at the same time because of the connection. Girls that hang out with each other, they get theirs at the same around the same time because of their connection. So what's the difference between me feeling you from miles away or whatever? But when they get good things, they don't want to tell you because they want to appear as if they are in a constant state of suffering in order to take from you. Wow, that is so true. That is so true. God, what the hell? Scotty better be glad I need this money. He better be glad I need this money. I need all the money though, for real. It's a rough time in the industry. I've talked to a few people that they are agreeing with me that it is a slow moment, and it always is slow around this time. I always get an innovative way to give me some money. I make my bracelets. I do specials. I do everything. So you said you had to cut off a lot of people. I know. I know. It's when it becomes time for people to have to go. It really does. And the cool part about it is they knew what their intent was when they came in your life. They knew they had a different intention. I've been knowing that they had a different intention. I just wanted to see how far it was going to play out. In the beginning, it was something else. Then they saw what kind of person I was. Then it was, oh, let me be good to this person as good as I can. But then you can't always hide from your truth. You can't. The truth will come out, and you will be seen for just who you are. And that's just the truth. I mean, there's no way around that. You can't pretend to be something that you're not, and it lasts. You have to be your true self at all times in order to just let it be what it is. To me, sometimes people, they just, they go around in circles and they play these games. Intent to me is everything. Your intentions with someone or with me or with anyone is important. It's important for you to sit back and see what they are instead of wasting your time and wasting somebody else's time. Find out if your intentions are right with people. That's the best way I can say it. I'm not going to pretend to be cool with somebody when it's not that. I'm going to give you, for instance, there's a woman that I worked with before. She works in the same building I work in. So when I go in the building from the back side, I can see that she's there. And I speak to her because we had started speaking to each other and all this stuff. But as time progressed, I could see that this lady she ain't really feeling me. Let's be honest, she not. So I slowed up on speaking to her. But one day I was back there, I went to pay my bill or whatever, and I saw she was there. I knocked on the door, went in there and said, "Hey, what's up with you?" She said, "Nothing, what's up with you?" Talking or whatever. She said, "Oh, were you here the other night at about 10? Oh, I saw you. I saw your car." And I said, "Oh, you're watching me." She got so offended about that. She's like, "Oh, I'm not watching you." Girl, please. Nobody got to watch you. She got all in her feelings. I said, "I was only joking," or whatever. But my whole thought pattern is, how do you know what car I'm driving? Is it that like that? I don't remember pulling up next to you or anything. How do you know what car I'm driving? So basically, she knows what car I'm driving, but I don't know what car she's driving because I haven't tried to investigate that. I don't care. I don't care to do those kind of things. So, what is the intent behind all that? What was the intent behind some of the things that are said? What is the intent? We have to ask ourselves over and over again. Intent is everything. Yep, intent is everything. Everything. Anyway, this is going to be a short coffee because I really don't really have a real topic this morning, but I guess my topic just flowing. And then I got this dude wanting to get his hair done and shit. This shit is, let me see if he can be there at 9:30. I do need that money right there. Hi, the other side of 40 is in the building. How you doing, girl? Yeah, that's a girl. Yeah, she was watching me. That's what I'm saying. She was watching me. I know. That's why she got so offended. Nosy Rosie, Nosy Rosie. Nosy Rosie wanted to see what I was doing. She wanted to know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how busy I am, all that. And the other conversation was, I said, "Oh, I like your suite. It's nice in here. I like the way you have it." She said, it's so small in here. She said, "I can't even have people sitting here." I said, "You just don't need nobody sitting here in your space while you're working. That is pressure to me. When you got people stacked on top of you, I double book, da 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 da. I said, you know what? I used to double book when I was younger, but now I'm not double booking because it ain't no sense in me having these people sitting here when I'm only gonna be able to work on one person at a time. I guess if I was doing a lot of press and curls, it wouldn't matter because I got a process of way I do that. But okay, thank you, other side of 40 girl. Yeah, and I just, don't feel like you need to do that to people, and because people have places to go, they don't want to be in the salon 2 hours and all this. So if I'm doing a weave, I'm not really having nobody sitting there. I'm not trying to do that. I'm gonna book that time correctly so I can, get these people out in their time and give them my undivided attention. That way, I'm giving them my best work instead of rushing through something. And she was like, well, I got to get my coins. I want all my coins. I said, you're going to get all your coins. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. See, when people don't have that mindset, they don't understand that you can't have nothing that's not yours. You can only have what's yours in this world, in this life. What's meant for you is only meant for you. It's not meant for anybody else. So if I'm there till 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock, that's because that was for me to be doing that day. And if I didn't have nobody on Saturday too much, I had like two. That's what was up. I was supposed to get off early because I got homework at home that I need to be reading all these damn different articles and stuff for my work. So I don't trip when I don't get have no business. I don't trip that hard because I know it's gonna be a time when it's gonna go hard. Yes, that's right. That's what makes people want that special treatment. That's why my shop is Star VIP, and I do want to roll out the red carpet for people. I want them to come in there. I'm gonna give them a spa-like atmosphere. They're gonna get a nice shampoo. We're gonna talk. We're gonna chill. It's gonna be a session, a psychiatrist session, a psychology. We talking, and I think people enjoy that more than just coming in there. Got all these people, they can't even talk to me because there's another person staring down our throats. So it's better that way. So I'm going back to lupus. You said give yourself a chance. What you mean? Give myself a chance on what? Sam Francis in the place to be with Nicki C. Grand Rising Sam. What you mean give myself a chance though? I need to see what you're saying. Yeah, but I see directly through people all the time. I knew that if she asked me what I like to do, she was trying to find out about me. Now just basically letting her know I just like to be chill doing me. Like I don't hang out with people. No, you don't need to still double book. That's not a reason to double book because you scared somebody not gonna come. That's not cool. You being greedy and you being unsure. You need to set the appointments for the appropriate time. And when people book that you don't know, you need to require a deposit. That's it. You require a deposit. And if they don't show up, then you'll know next time. I mean, it's just a win. You might win, lose, or draw on some of these things with doing hair. So I just try to be fair with the people because that's why the ones that are loyal to me, that's why they love it. And they continue to come back. Even Scotty loves me. Even though he don't want to admit it, he try to have that hard New York attitude, but I don't care because you keep coming back and you can't get enough of me, period. He love arguing with me, all that. All that is part of our relationship. I just want him to understand my part of it is that, Like this morning, I have my whole day already planned. I don't like anything to have me doing something else. I feel some kind of way when my day got to get changed because of Scotty, who could have called me yesterday, made an appointment, and he would have been already on my books this morning. I would have went in there and did his hair and went on about my business. But instead of that, now I'm gonna have to end my live because I was gonna go live until 9, go get dressed for work, and get on the freeway and go to LA. But now I'm gonna have to go to my shop, do Scotty hair because I need that money. Look, I keep saying I need that money, and then go to LA. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. I try my best, girl. I'll be trying my best. It gets frustrating though because it's so much competition out here. It really is. And that's what the other young lady was looking at me at as competition. Well, I do something totally different than she does. I braid more than I do everything. She don't even braid. But I can do everything though. I can put them weaves in, immaculate weaves, immaculate braids. I told y'all I do wave nouveaux, immaculate press. I was called the queen of pressing for a long time. I just don't press that much because it's not people coming in there wanting that. I do relaxers. I do color. I cut. I do all this stuff to hair. And it's just a matter of time before Star VIP will be busy as I want it to be. It's still a growing business. I've only been in California for 4 years this year. This is the 4th year. And we're going on 5 years. It just turned 4 years right now. Like right around this time. I came at the end of August. So it is 4 years that I've been back building my business. And I started off with no clients. I started off on commission at my cousin's shop. I then before a year was up of me working there, I was working at 2 shops. I was driving from Hemet to Paramount to work and coming back to Corona to work and, doing all that, going back and forth. I did that for about a year of the both shops. And then I ended up at another shop in Riverside because I left the Corona shop because I was growing out of that. Moved to the other shop that I wanted to get. I wanted to purchase that shop, but that wasn't the shop for me. God had another plan. So I ended up leaving that place and going to the shop in Norco where Nicki was. Y'all know, the people who've been watching, they know that I've been through a transitional period, a period of when my time is up somewhere, I have to go. And that's how it was. My time was up. It was time to move, time to move, time to move. Now I'm in my own place where I brought as many of my clients that wanted to come. Everybody who wanted to come is there. But I'm still building. So it's a growing process. It's something that you have to nurture and build on in order to be where you want to be. You can't just leave it unattended. Now I'm embarking on a whole new thing that I'm doing. I'm going to start traveling. So this lady has hired me to come to her house and braid her hair. So I'm doing that today because I can't stop the flow of money coming in. I got to get it in some kind of way. So I'm driving to her, going to do her hair, and hopefully this will open up another door because some of her friends are going to want me to do the same thing. And if they do, I'm going to make it possible for me to do it. I just got to do what I got to do. So my shop will still be there. People will still come there, but I will still be able to be a mobile stylist as well as being at my shop. Because remember, y'all, if y'all listen to me, I've been looking for a whole nother job that at this point because there's goals. There's always goals. And in order for the goals to be met, we have to work hard towards them. It's like I don't like to have empty goals. I don't like to say I want to do this and I want to do that and I don't work towards it. It doesn't work that way. It don't work that way. I could say and talk about what I want to do, but if I'm not making moves towards that, it's not going to happen. So I want to get this house. I've been saying this. I'm not playing. First, I was just going to rent a house, but it's not going to be a rental house. It's going to be me with the paperwork to that house. And if I have to go hard in the paint for a couple of more years to do so, then I will. But God has been showing up and showing out for real. You have missed a lot. God has been showing up and showing out with me. I have not pursued a lot of things, and all of a sudden they were there, right there, you know? So, one of my clients is a real estate agent, and they have a new program where they are doing the down payment for you and everything for first time buyers program, new homeowner program that I want to be involved in. So I've already contacted her and started getting everything together, man, because it's going down. Nicki C will be in the place to be always. I'm gonna be in that place because I'm gonna work towards it. And can't nobody knock you when you do that. I mean, what is the problem with that? Why is it that when people have the energy to go, and it's a good one out right now, you should, because this one, the way they explain this to me is, man, you don't have to pay nothing to get in the house. You just have to have your credit score be a certain amount. At least you have to have, I think she said, a 540, and they'll put you in there as long as your income match up. They'll help you get in there. So I've already contacted them, and I'm already on my way. And I want everybody to be on their way. So everybody who's listening, please look into those programs. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Sorry about that. So yeah, I think that everybody who might be interested in doing that, I think the program might be everywhere. So if I were you, I would look into it for real. Cause I got a whole goal of, being able to house my family, if I had to. Bring all of them home, my grandbabies and everybody. Bring them all home. That's gonna be home. And I look forward to that. That's what I came back to California for. See, it's a whole method to my madness. It's a method to my madness. I came back home to do just what I'm doing, build all this stuff. And it really don't have nothing to do with nothing except my family. This whole thing is family motivated for me to get them where I am and we just be a family. I just miss that. I miss all of our gatherings. I miss my dinners that I was doing. And even this past Christmas, y'all, why did I go in here and cook like everybody was here? I cooked. I had a roast, I had potato salad, I had dressing, I had all this stuff. I had a big pot of gumbo. I had all this food, like everybody was at my house. I wanted them to be here. My daughter, she came through, but I wanted everybody to be here. That was what I wanted. So this year we're planning a big old family gathering. My grandson, I got him back. He's back. He was here Sunday. I was happy about that. And if you go back on my videos, you will hear me speaking about how the mother tried to build a wedge between me and my grandson, saying that, we wasn't a part of his life and this and that. But I was always reaching out, trying to be. So now he was here on Sunday visiting us. My other granddaughter and her mom were here like a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. I just went to Vegas and visited my son and his new fiance. My daughter was here, and my other daughter will be here in November. So I'm excited about that. I've been working for all these things to come together, man, for real. And that's what's important to Nicki C, for real. That's what's important to me. So that's why I don't have a lot of time to be, worried about other stuff and other people and the things that they do. And if I have welcomed you in my life as a friend, I love you like my family. And that's just what it is. So, y'all, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody who came to my stream. Of course, I do. I'm happy that the outcome of this stream came out good to me now that I'm thinking about it, because when I got here, I really didn't know what I was going to talk about. But I think what I did talk about is going to bless a lot of people, will be more for a lot of people to move forward in some of the things that they want to do. And I always think about the intent you put behind things. Thank you, the other side of 40. Always think about the intent in everything you do, because your intent is everything. And with that being said, y'all, I need y'all to make moves like a boss. Peace, y'all.